welcome back to the channel. This is like the worst video ever. I'm filming probably part 1 of 2 of everything, maybe part 1 of 3, honestly, of everything that I bought from Joann before they close out of business, or go out of business before they close. I don't know. This is devastating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am very shook about this. It stinks so bad, and I honestly, A, feel sorry for all the workers that are losing their jobs, and B, feel bad for all of the small businesses, like myself, that are gonna suffer because of this. Yeah, this is like the worst news ever, I ain't gonna lie. I really kind of immediately went into panic mode as soon as I heard the news that so many of them were closing down. Then when they said actually it's all of them, I really went into panic mode. So I'm gonna keep shopping the sales, especially as they continue to liquidate and keep discounting things, because I would rather stock up now and have the stuff that I need for a long time, rather than have to probably buy it for higher prices elsewhere with longer turnaround times very soon. So let's get into it. Also, if you're enjoying my newly organized little work studio situation down here, make sure you subscribe, because I'm gonna do a whole transforming this area thing. Obviously, it's not a super sexy area. It is in my garage where there's cobwebs and dust that I have to constantly sweep up, but it's home. So yeah, all right, let me stop rambling and let's get into this haul. I don't have any like the pricing for anything. Most of it I got like 20 to 40% off, which is like not crazy good considering Joann has coupons and discounts regularly that are already better than that, but I was panicking, so I purchased a lot, okay? That's fine. First up is this gorgeous like neutral flannel fabric. Flannel plaids are something that do really well for my shop in the fall and winter time, and I've never done this like brownie neutrally vibe, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I went ahead and grabbed that because I thought that would be a really good neutral tone fall color pattern. You know, I will say it's so funny because I'm like panicking, I'm not gonna get the stuff that I need. However, I purchased a lot of stuff that I didn't technically need, I just wanted, so that's my toxic trait, and we're just gonna oop right by that. Okay, next up is also a pattern that I don't technically need, but now I have, and I've been looking at this one for a while. It is a specifically Spider-Man themed sheer red fabric with silver webs on it, or like a sheer netting fabric with silver webs on it. As you can see, it's like very light and see-through. If I can freaking get to it. Yeah, it's very see-through, so this will be like a double layered fabric situation. And also, if you don't know what my small business is because you're just stumbling across this video, I make Minnie Mouse ears. They look like this. I sell them to people going to the Disney parks that want to have ears, so that's what I do. That's what all of this fabric is for. Next up is another one that I also did not need, but I wanted. I'll let you guys know when I get to the ones that I needed. This gorgeous beaded fabric I thought would be really pretty for Flower and Garden Festival. It's also just very princessy and elegant, so I thought it would be nice for lots of different outfits, but it's very pretty. And I've actually had my eye on that one for a really long time, so this was just my opportunity to get it at a little bit more of a discount than normal. Next up, I got this green florally fabric. It's a beaded fabric, but it's also got these like 3D floral prints on it, and I just thought this would be really fun and unique as well. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but it is what it is. These are actually fabrics that I did need. I use a lot of satin fabric in my ear designs, so I picked up 3, I think, different colors. 4? No, just 3 different colors that I needed. I picked up this dark red because I need this for a Captain Hook pair of ears that I'm working on, so I picked that up. I bought this light purple, which is for my Rapunzel ears and also just good to have. It's a staple color. And then pink, which also is for my Rapunzel ears as well as my Aurora ears, and also just a good staple to have for new designs as well. And that purple is actually gonna go really well with this new fabric. I saw this, I think it was in pink, I wanna say, that we originally saw it, and I was like, ooh, that would be perfect if it was purple for like a Louisa from Encanto design. And then later, my friend Zoe, we're shopping together, she freaking finds it and is like, wait, this is what you're looking for. And I was like, it is. Perfect. Yeah, it's basically just like roses. And it's fluffy and floral and beautiful, and I just thought this would be really good for a Louisa pair of ears. It just really reminds me of her a lot. Next up, I got this white and gold sheer star fabric. I don't really know how I'm gonna use this yet, but I just thought it was really pretty. It doesn't remind me of anything super specific, just kind of like Disney magic. It's pretty, what can I say? I wanted it, so I bought it. I also picked up this really gorgeous pink and kind of like iridescent slash maybe gold embroidered floral 3D. Like these flowers are all 3D and sequined. Okay, this one I didn't need because it's not a design that I already have, but I pick up this every time I like see a different color that I haven't seen before, or I just get inspired. I pick up this fabric. I have tons of ears in this exact material. It's perfect for layering. It's perfect for doing a really simple ear just by itself. It is so shimmery and beautiful. This would be perfect for like Cinderella ears, any kind of light blue outfit that you're doing. It's perfect for layering underneath things. So grab this because I just thought it would be a really good staple. And if you were wondering, these are actually a brand new design that I just did the other day, inspired by this fabric that I saw at Joann because I'd never seen it before. I'm not sure if it was like a limited edition winter fabric and this location just had more of it, but it's literally like a sequin, floral, snowflakey, beaded, pearled pattern, and I saw it and obviously immediately was like, that's literally Elsa in a fabric. It's so stunning, and I'm obsessed with how these ears turned out. Like, they are so beautiful, sparkly, royal. Like, I definitely think Miss Queen Elsa would wear these if she went to Disney World for a day. I really think that she would wear these. Okay, that's all of the regular fabric that I ordered. I also picked up quite a few things from the remnant section, which I believe were 75% off at the time, which isn't bad. A lot of times they're 50% off, sometimes they're 75% off, so nothing really different. But I did feel like they had some that were like a little bit better remnants that maybe weren't picked over as much because like they're going and remnants are getting like cut quicker, I guess. I don't know, because so many people are buying stuff. Like, since Joann announced its closing, it has been the busiest I have ever seen it. I waited 30 minutes to get fabric cut the other day, which was insane. So yeah, so like this is a $45 cut of fabric, but then 75% off. So I paid what, like 10 bucks for it? I don't even know what that math is. Don't hate me, I'm not good at the maths. But it's just like this green kind of ivy-ish print fabric. I don't really have like an exact inspiration for it yet, but I thought it was pretty. And anything that is embroidered or sequined or 3D or beaded, whatever, is always gonna catch my eye just because it makes for a really pretty pair of ears that just feel more like luxe and special. So grabbed that. I also got this, which was a $56 cut of fabric. It is so gorgeous. Let me find the front so you guys can really see the beading, because that's what makes it so pretty. It's this navy blue floral print, and it is just stunning. Like, it's so pretty. I think this will make gorgeous ears. Again, like, I don't have like a specific character or princess specifically in mind, but I do think it's just really, really pretty. So hopefully people like it and buy it. Next up, again, like this is a $27 cut of fabric. 75% off is a great price. I think that's one of the things I'm gonna miss so much about Joann is like you can get so much good stuff, a small quantity but affordable cost. I think that's the hardest part about this new step forward is that I would go to Joann and I would buy like a quarter of a yard of fabric so that I could test a fabric, make sure it sews well, make sure it glues well, put it up on my shop and see if it does well. So then if it flops, I'm not out $50 or $100 worth of fabric. I'm only out the 20 bucks, or sometimes because it's on sale, 10 bucks of fabric. That's like definitely gonna be the hardest part is I'm gonna have to be very, very intentional about ear designs because I'm pretty much gonna have to order a minimum of a yard of these expensive fabrics going forward, which is just really, really unfortunate. Bless. I'm so sad about Joann. I really am. All right, this is a black fabric with green embroidered like vines and some 3D flowers on it. Again, just thought it was really, really pretty. I'm also realizing now that it's not in that roll. It's a little bit, not busy enough for ears, because like an ear is only about as big as this tape. So like you're either gonna get a couple of vines or you're basically going to get one 3D flower on ears, which is not ideal, but you know what? We will figure something out. Maybe I'll do my own embellishments to kind of make it a little bit more, you know, busy. Then I picked up this red and white striped cotton fabric. This was only $1.89 cut of fabric. So just to show you, the difference, this is almost a yard and it was $1.89 versus this is barely, another one of these was barely over a yard and it was $56. Like, that's a really big difference, guys. Anyways, this is just a cotton fabric, red and white striped. Honestly, when I saw it, I was thinking of like Pirates or Smee from Peter Pan. Simple designs like this are honestly really helpful because there's almost always a character that has some sort of striped or polka dot or something like that. It's like simple patterns that they're associated with. So yeah, I picked these up because it's just, I mean, it was like a few cents to purchase that with a 75% off. So not bad at all. And then it's so funny because I also got blue satin, which I'd already purchased a ton of, but there was a remnant of it and I used blue satin a ton. As you can see, I have blue satin all over this design. And so since it was so cheap, I went ahead and grabbed it because again, 75% off, that's a staple for me. So obviously like that's ideal. Okay, only a few more things to show you guys. I picked up these Captain America appliques because I honestly thought like a black or blue pair of ears with these ironed on is kind of a vibe. Like I'm pretty sure Disney pretty much has Captain America ears like this, but I thought it'd be fun to do my own design. So it'll just be one pair, obviously. But I grabbed them because I figured it would be a fun project. I really like doing appliques on ears. I think it makes it really fun. It's a more unique crafting experience for me and just how I typically do things. And I think they were like 60 or 70% off. So I grabbed them because, I mean, why not? I also bought every last pack of their Nightmare Before Christmas buttons because even when I order these from Amazon, a lot of times they take a week, maybe 2 weeks to come in. And I go through these pretty frequently because I have one really popular Nightmare Before Christmas design where I use buttons in the center of the bow. So yeah, I picked up 3 of these. They've got Jack, Sally, Jack heads, and a 0 on it. The only thing is that I don't use the Jack and Sally from this pack, so I've got hordes of them. So I really need to figure out what kind of like little side project I want to do with all of those eventually, because I've literally got tons of them, like tons of them. So yeah, picked those up at, I think they were like 40% off. And then lastly, I picked up these purple appliques. I've never purchased this exact color, but since I was purchasing that Louisa inspired fabric, I figured this was a good idea. These are literally just like purple flowers with diamonds in the middle. I personally don't love the diamond in the center, so I typically chop it off and glue a pearl there instead. But yeah, I had tons of little appliques like this. They're really pretty, especially to go like in the center of a bow. So grab those. And that is everything. And to give you guys an idea, for all of that, I spent about $300, a little bit over 300 maybe. I think it was right about 300 though. So like not bad for all of that fabric. 300 bucks is not too shabby, especially with how many like fancier fabrics I got. So yeah, R.I.P. Joann. I'm literally gonna miss it so much. I'm headed there tomorrow with a friend to continue shopping the sales. Oh, I forgot to show you guys 2 things that I stocked up on. Hold on. These are 2 of my staples. This not so much, but this absolutely. So this I use for my Rapunzel inspired ears. Obviously it's super floral, purpley, pinky. The yellow kind of reminds me of her hair. So I literally got 2 yards of this, which was so funny because I don't sell through this fabric like crazy, but it is like a semi-popular design. I didn't realize I had like almost an entire yard left, so I'm gonna be probably stocked on this for like a year with just this couple of yards. So I'm not mad about it because I got plenty, but I just thought it was funny that I like panicked and bought that even when I didn't really need it. This one I did, as you can see, I bought 2 yards of this, which is the same as this, and this is all I have left of it. Like, I go through this fabric. It's probably one of my all-time best sellers. I do this with a pink and blue bow, so that's kind of like an Aurora inspired pair of ears, you know, make it pink, make it blue type of vibe. So yeah, I picked this up. I really love it, and it's a bestseller, so I'm glad that I'm gonna be stocked for a while because I also do have more stock of it like right down there. So I'll be good for a while on that still, which is good. All right, that's everything I purchased. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, hit that subscribe button down below, especially to see probably part 2 of this, as well as me cleaning up and redesigning and reorganizing my whole Etsy office down here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.